When I drank was so long ago that it almost feels like a bad dream that just feels so distant. I can barely remember it for the fact that I was drunk the whole time, but I don't remember a lot of it. I don't. I mean, I remember the worst and the way that that felt and the guilt and the shame that was just a constant in my life. I think it took a DUI to make me take a step back. Not take a step back from my situation, but take a step back from what I thought was working and what I really needed to focus on in order to make a change in my life.
I was never a big drinker. I think I could count on one hand the amount of times that I was really drunk the night I got my DUI. When the cop walked up to my window, he was like, "Miss, do you know why I pulled you over?" And I was like, "I should probably just get in your car." I had my first DUI class where I met Eric, who ended up being my husband.
We decided that church was something that we wanted in our life. I don't think either of us understood the profound change that deciding to go to church would have on our lives.
We ended up at a Red Rocks baptism service, and I remember crying the whole time and not really understanding why. We just knew that we had to keep going back. We walked up to one of our now best friends and was like, "What do we do? What's the plan to get us involved and to be a part of this?" And she was like, "Volunteer, do a group."
We went to a life group. It was a new believers group. It just dawned on us we could do this.
And we had this awesome group of young people who we loved. I remember every week I would sit there and be like, why did these people choose to be in our house? We are two people who met in DUI class who have literally no clue what we're doing. We decided to move to Austin to be part of Red Rocks Austin. When we decided to move, Ellie was only 6 weeks old.
Is a bitsy spider in the hole?
Yeah, is the itsy bitsy spider in the hole?
Yeah.
Then we got pregnant with Jethro, and I was like, we're gonna be moving with a 1-year-old. I'm gonna be pregnant to a city we don't know anybody. I mean, in Colorado, we have all of our family. Eric was very sure that this was God's calling for us, and I was very sure that this was kind of just a crazy dream Eric cooked up.
Is not comfortable to be in a new place like this and not have those places that you recognize and those people that you recognize. But having the church was kind of our safe haven. Having the opportunity to bring that home with us and have that group of people that also wanted what we wanted, and that was a family in this pursuit of ours.
You know, you have the family that you're born into that's blood that you have to love, and then you have your group that they're the people that we tell when we have big news, when we have hardships. If you had talked to me 6 years ago and told me that I was going to be married with 2 kids, living in my dream home in Austin, Texas, surrounded by the best people in the world, I would have thought you were crazy, and I would have laughed at you because I just didn't think that I was worthy of that.
When we have life group here, it's just family members coming over, to grow with each other and to help each other and do what a family does.
Now I look back and I see this kind of sad person who found her meaning in not good places, but now I'm surrounded by people who show me that my worth is in God, and it's just undescribable. Just to have people that I know love God so much, and through that love also love me for who I am, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's just such a blessing to have a family like that chose to be my family.